Hello and welcome back to Man vs Film. I'm going to be jumping right back in to 88 Films, the Italian collection, with number 4 in that series from 1984, directed by Lamberto Bava, Blastfighter, with one of my favourite things about these Italian B-movies, the amazing artwork that promises something that is so very rarely delivered upon. This one is all about Jake the Tiger, who returns to his hometown after being in prison for a number of years. He's an ex-cop. He's given this super fancy gun, which he decides not to use because he's all about just protecting the environment, going away, hiding away, just want to be alone. He just wants to just live out the rest of his days away from society, away from trouble and all those shenanigans. But you know what? There's some poachers there, people who are killing animals just for meaningless cash. I mean, who wants cash these days? The tiger is just not going to stand for this, and he decides that every time these guys pick on him, which they do quite a few times for some reason, he's just going to kick their ass. Turns out his old friend happens to be the brother of the city head poacher and bully guy, and they have a bit of a relationship. They seem to be friends, even though it seems that the tiger has crippled them at one point, and now the guy walks with a limp, and they both have a kind of mutual respect, and you know right from the off of meeting these two that they're going to butt heads at some point, even though they're a little bit pragmatic about it. The bad guys are chewing the scenery bad. These guys just don't learn at all. They butt heads with Tiger a few times, and they always come out for the worse for wear. He just beats them up. Do they learn? No, they don't. They continually aggravate and taunt this guy, even though he just hits back every time and beating the crap out of them. His daughter turns up. She's been estranged from him because obviously he was in jail, and then the poachers decide to pick on her. Why? Anyway, it leads to a kind of finale that is prolonged, that is crazy violent and super fun. It's just typical Bava madness that we have here. The gun finally gets brought out of the closet and used to terrific fashion at the end of this movie, and that's where a lot of the joy is to be had within this movie. Seeing Tiger pushed to the limits, see him almost be killed, see the ones he loves being tortured and abused, and watching him take a stand and fighting back against these people, which he does with fantastic fashion. And these guys seem to multiply at the end exponentially. From where there was just a group of 5 or that, there seems to be a good 100, which can mean only one thing. There is about to be 100 people brutally murdered by the tiger's bare hands and his awesome weapon. Blastfighter is a hell of a lot of fun. It gave me a storyline that I wasn't expecting. You don't get everything about Tiger straight away. I like to call him that. It's a crazy name for a character, but I just enjoy it. And you're drip-fed backstory of him throughout the movie, and you realise right early on he can handle himself. He could go down a route of just revenge and murder and mayhem, but he tries to get away from it, tries to turn the other cheek. It's one of those kind of movies that's just so much fun seeing somebody push too far. People just won't learn, and then the crazy action and bloodlust that just happens at the end. There was a moment that encapsulated the movie for me that I just thought was ridiculously fun. He has this gun that has different kinds of bullets that cause different kinds of damage, and we see him honing in on this guy in a jeep. There's a group of folk, but he tailors into one guy. He steadies his shot. He gets the crosshairs right on his forehead and then fires, only for the complete car to just blow up in this ridiculous sized explosion. And you're like, why did he really have to target the man's head if the car was just going to explode? It is excess for the sake of excess, and sometimes that's just a truly wonderful action set piece to be put in, where just stuff just blows up. People just explode in fiery balls for no particular reason other than it's cool and it's fun. Blastfighter is a hell of a blast. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see what other kind of movies similar to this that I can discover. Felt a little bit like Rambo-esque, almost First Blood. Yeah, it really did, now I think about it. Anyway, I thought this was great. I'd love to know your opinion on Blastfighter. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.